Hey guys, it's Paradise, and if you're only using full armor sets, well, you're missing out on some of the most powerful builds in Monster Hunter Wilds. With the new two-handed weapon system, crafting a mix set isn't just about stacking skills, it's about fine-tuning your playstyle for better skill efficiency. But how do you know where to even start? Well, in this guide, we'll be breaking down everything you need from the basics of mix set making to more advanced theory crafting, so by the end, you'll be making sets that fit your playstyle perfectly. Share this with a friend who needs help fixing up their sets, and let's get into it. We'll start off with what a mix set even is. Well, firstly, these are full armor sets. They all come from the same monster and have a themed look to them. But when you start mixing and matching pieces from different armor sets together that blend in the skills that you want most, then you have a mix set. For example, if you're wearing the full Rathalos armor, this is not a mix set, it's just the Rathalos set. But if you have 3 pieces of Rathalos and 2 pieces of Deshagama armor, then now you're wearing a mix set. You can customize these further with decorations, set bonuses, and group skills that will give you various effects, but more on this later. One of the things that is worth noting is that certain monsters will give you special skills if you equipped enough armor pieces from their set. When building an armor set, you will see a note stating that if you use a certain amount of armor pieces from that specific monster, you will acquire a specific skill. Luckily, you don't have to focus on specific parts of the armor like the helmet or chest. You just have to make sure you have enough parts of any of the set to get the skill. For example, many of you will already be familiar with Deshagama and his set bonus. If you have 2 or more pieces of Deshagama armor on, you will obtain Deshagama's Might set bonus, which gives you the Powerhouse skill. This skill in particular increases your total damage by +10 after a successful power clash or offset attack. It's worth noting that if you are really creative, you might be able to slot in more than one set bonus into your mix set, depending on what armor pieces you choose. Generally, set bonuses have thresholds at 2 pieces and then a stronger effect at 4 pieces. Now, these set bonuses are pretty exciting and powerful on their own. They can even completely change the way you play certain weapons. However, there's another very exciting thing about armor sets which is brand new to Wilds, and that is the group skills. These are skills that you can obtain by combining armor sets from different monsters, with your reward being a brand new skill. As an example, the Balahara armor is one of many that will grant you the group skill Master Mounter. This makes it easier to mount a monster and inflict wounds while mounted. The exciting thing about group skills is that they're present within multiple different armor sets from completely different monsters. This ends up promoting mix set making and gives you synergy between different monsters' armor pieces. We won't discuss all of the skills in the game because some of these might be spoilers to you. However, to give you a taste of how crazy things can get, the Rathian and Hirabami armor share a completely different group skill than, say, the Balahara set. This is kind of a big deal, as new monsters getting added could potentially bring brand new group skills as well as set skills. Alternatively, they could be added to the existing ones, making mix set options even wider. But another new change to Wilds is the weapon skills. For the first time, hunters can take 2 weapons out on hunts, with one being stored on your Sacred's pouch. Normally, this would make it very difficult to make a mix set that caters to 2 completely different weapon types, as weapons often require specific skills to get the most out of them. However, the devs took this into consideration, and so we have weapon skills. These are pretty simple. They're skills that already come equipped on your weapon when you forge it, or that slot into a weapon with decorations. Generally speaking, armor skills and weapon skills now go into different categories. Weapons tend to have more offensive or weapon-specific skills, meanwhile armor tends to have more utility-based skills. But there is more nuance on that, and we'll go into detail later. Note with weapons, not all of them have skills on them, but as you upgrade and progress in the game, they eventually gain skills or even multiple skills. For instance, you can see the starting Hope Sword and Shield has no weapon skills, but as you upgrade it, it gains Speed Sharpening and Critical Eye, with both of these skills having 2 points in each. Now that you have the knowledge of what a mix set is, let's show you how to sort through the skills, as this makes your life so much easier. If you go to the smithy, go to the Forge/Upgrade Armor menu, and then press R3, you will open a sub-menu where you can see a wide range of criteria to sort your equipment. The one you want to select to filter for a specific skill you want is the Equipment Skills. Here you will open another menu that allows you to select any specific skill for your choice. For example, if you select the Agitator skill and then close the submenu, you will find all the armor pieces that are highlighted that have Agitator on them. You'll notice this strange symbol though when looking at different armor sets, and these are the decoration slots on those sets. Here you can slot in whatever decoration you want as long as the decoration is not a higher level than the slot itself. The system is quite simple. Decorations range from tier 1, 2, and 3, with the higher tier the decoration meaning generally the higher or more powerful the skill can go inside. It's worth noting that you can still put lower tier decorations in higher tier slots. For example, a level 3 can fit in a level 3 slot, but so can a level 2 or a level 1, but a level 3 cannot fit in a level 2 or 1 slot. Do note that getting decorations and having sets with a lot of decoration slots in are generally fairly rare, as they are typically made in high rank sets that are made for the end game. So if you're in low rank, decorations won't matter too much right now, but if you're in high rank, they start to become very important. On top of that, decorations in Wilds are split into two groups: weapon decorations and armor decorations. What this means is depending on the decoration, you'll only be able to slot it into either your weapon or armor. You're able to clearly see which is which by the little icon on top of the decoration. A sword means it's only usable by weapons, while a small helmet means it's only usable on your armor. You'll find that weapon decorations generally target more damage-focused skills, while armor decorations generally tend to be more quality of life or utility skills, with some exceptions. These exceptions can be very powerful as well. For example, there are some offensive-focused decorations and skills on armor, such as Weakness Exploit or Burst, that can be found on armor sets and even on decorations. So if you want to get more damage out of your mix set, you might want to focus on making sure some of these skills are on your armor, while your other offensive skills are on your weapon. It's also very important to double check your decorations don't overlap with skills already present in your set that are at their maximum level, or it will be wasted. For example, if you're wearing a weapon that has level 3 focus baked into it, slotting in focus would be an absolute waste. You can press R2 to filter over the tabs in the weapon menu, and that will show you all of the skills currently active, and here you can see in real time by adding or removing decorations what you will gain and lose. Now let's talk about high rank armor specifically, because you'll notice very quickly that you have alpha and beta sets. This might be confusing at first, but it's actually very simple. As we said earlier, sets will have decoration slots allowing you to customize them further. Alpha sets are essentially the simplified version of the armor set. This means that alpha sets have less decoration slots, but more baked in skills on them. Meanwhile, beta sets are the other way around. They have less skills baked in, but more or better decoration slots on them, making them more flexible for customization. So generally, we would recommend that new players start with the alpha set, and as you start to build up and gather more decorations, you switch over and make the beta set. Another big part of your mix sets though are your charms. This is a crucial slot to fill in important skill gaps on your set. You can craft your charm at the smithy here, and think of charms like an extra armor slot. But note they don't get decorations on them. After you craft them, you can then equip them and gain a skill of your choice based on which one you crafted. Later on in the game, as you progress, you can even upgrade these, giving you an additional point in their skill. These become excellent for some of the more harder to get skills on sets that have a higher level decoration requirement, like something like Weakness Exploit. Also take into consideration that some mix sets may not have the best aesthetic look to them for any fashion hunters out there, but luckily there is layered armor, so you can always change the appearance on top of whatever set you're actually wearing, meaning you get the best of both worlds. So there you have it. Hopefully now you understand all about mix set making, what you should be looking out for, and how it all works. There's quite a few new systems in Wild, so hopefully that clears everything up. And remember, mix sets are not a mandatory part of the game in any way, but they're a great way to make a build that caters towards a specific playstyle and make it even better. If this helped you understand all about mix sets, then don't forget to drop a like below and subscribe because we have more Wilds coming your way very, very soon. Here at Arekkz Gaming, we're two friends who love to play games. You have me, Paradise, as well as 26.
Our goal is to keep the videos as concise as possible by cutting out any of the fluff and focusing on what really matters with high quality videos.
So make sure you're subscribed down below for more videos on your favorite games coming very, very soon.